It is the first rehearsal of Semi-Final 2. We have 16 acts. Shall we talk about them? Let's do this. Right, so the 16 acts were Denmark, Armenia, Romania, Estonia, Belgium, Cyprus, Iceland, Greece, Poland, Slovenia, Georgia, San Marino, Austria, Albania, Lithuania, and Australia. So what we're going to do is going to go around and we're going to say our biggest grower, our biggest disappointment. That's not to say that we don't like the song, but it just disappointed us today, and our winner of the day. Oliver, kick us off.
Should we go for winner first? I feel like we should start on a high, shouldn't we? Lithuania. Yeah, right. I think that in this semi-final, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. Semi-final 2 is arguably the weaker of the two semi-finals, but that also makes it more competitive in a way because you can't really tell what's going to happen. Like, I can see a reality in which every single one of these countries could qualify. Lithuania is one that just stands out massively in the running order because it's right towards the end, and you've got the string of countries using red and black staging. So we saw who started that. It was San Marino, Austria,
Albania, yes.
Albania, yeah, Albania. So you've got all of this black and red, and then suddenly this purple and gold and yellow from Lithuania, and I just think it stands out amongst the lineup. And vocally really strong as well. Not many countries still go for the backing singers on the stage, so I really like that they're featured. And yeah, it's just great to sing along to. Really, massive improvement from where it was at the Lithuania national final, and I think that Lithuania could be on track to do a lot better than people expected. Yeah. Winner?
Yeah.
Winner?
I'll not say Lithuania again, but actually it's close to it. I'm going to say Albania as my winner. Because
The winner?
Yes.
Okay.
Because honestly, Albania, the thing with it is that it's a song that stands out among all the pack, and because basically this semi-final has a lot of very common pop songs put together on the running order. It's like when after Belgium you get the strike of Cyprus, Iceland, Greece, Poland, Slovenia, that are more or less very mainstream pop music. And then Albania, when it comes on, it really changes the mood. It really makes the crowd go in. I don't know. I felt like it was actually the one that moved me the most, together with Lithuania, I have to say. But yeah, Albania, shout out to them.
I'm going to have to copy Oliver and say Lithuania is my winner of the day. It was stunning. It was the only song of the day that made my hair stand on it. It was beautiful. It was simply staged. It was just Monica at the beginning. She comes forward, and then her backing singers come in from the side. It wasn't from the side of the stage. It was from the side of the stage at the front. It looks very immersive within where the standing audience would be. It was just utterly beautiful, and so Lithuania was also my winner of the day. So, shall we go for disappointment and then go for improvers? Let's go for disappointment of the day.
Yeah, let's make shit sandwich. Let's do it. Yeah, in the middle. Yeah. I really hate to say it, but Austria, and it's one of my favourites of the year, and I really love the song. But if we're talking about disappointments, something that I had a lot of expectations for, there's other countries in there, like Romania, that I didn't think was going to give us much, and didn't give us much. But yeah, Austria had a lot of hope for, and it didn't quite live up to the expectations. I think the stage feels quite empty. And it's all going to be in the camera angles, as with every single one of these countries. It's a TV show, and you have to look at it through that lens. You have to make sure that you're not judging it too much when you're sat in the arena, because what you see on TV, that's what people vote for. But it just feels very wide. Too many wide camera shots, and you can't really see the dance moves that the dancers in red are doing because the background is in red, and it all blends together. And a couple of vocal blips as well. I didn't quite think that it translated to the stage as much as it could have done. They've done a good job with it. I really like the visuals, and in that line of red and black songs, shall we say, this is the one that stands out as the best. But there's just a little bit of work to do with framing it to make sure that it translates on TV. I've still got a lot of hope for it. I still think it's going to do really well, and it's easy coming, top 4, top 3 in this semi, but with the right staging, it could win it. I just don't think it's quite there yet.
Your biggest grower?
Grower? No,
Oh, no,
disappointment. Yeah.
Sorry, disappointment. You're disappointed.
I was going to copy what Oliver said. Austria is also my biggest disappointment. And I'm sad to say this because Austria is in my top 6 of the whole year. The thing with Austria is I think they have not got the staging right, in the sense that, and I compare this to Poland, which, for example, Poland has gone for the meme. Like, they knew the song has become a meme, and they have gone for it massively. So they are laughing with it. Whereas Austria, which has created a song on the purpose of criticizing, of being quirky, of being, something that the people with really, a song that could get viral actually, and they have gone for a very serious staging. They're trying to make it serious. They're trying to make it like Tay and Salina are giving like the vocal run-throughs. No, it's not the word. Sorry. Non-native speaker struggles. They're trying to go like, exactly.
Melisma.
Literally.
That's a beautiful word.
It is. So the thing is, they're trying to prove that they're very good singers, and it's not the point of the song. They are very good singers, of course they are, but they have to go for something that's more fun, and they have to have more fun on stage. And I don't really think they're having as much fun as we want them to have on stage.
Absolutely. Strike 3. Austria is also my biggest disappointment. Again, just to reiterate, I still think it'll do well. I still think it'll make the top 10. But I was expecting fireworks. When I first listened to the Austrian song, I thought, what are they going to do on stage? This is going to be wild. And it was anything but. It was very conservative. When I was looking at the staging, they're not moving very much. That's fine. So I wanted to look at what the camera angles, what they're seeing. So maybe they're doing some more intricate work with the camera angles. It's all very far away. So many shots of them from really far away looking at the LEDs, and the LEDs aren't that interesting. It's all very red and black and a little bit bold and a bit boring compared to what the song could and should be. So yes, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer for Austria, because again, I really like the song, but it was my biggest disappointment for the day. But let's go on.
Can I just say one thing? I mean, like, we all agree, like, the general idea on the arena was that, yes, they're going to qualify.
Yes.
It's not like they're out. They're not out.
No.
They're going to make the final, and they're going to do well. However, they're going to do moderately well when they could have done amazingly, and they are not, because of this staging. That it's actually just a mistake of staging. I'm sorry.
Absolutely agree. Now, let's end on a good note. Our biggest growers of the day, who surprised us the most. We'll start with Oliver.
Oh, thank you. What a privilege. I'm going to say Estonia.
Oh. Yeah.
Because this is a classic ballad, right? It's very hard to make something that we've heard many times before sound unique and look unique. But I think this is a case of you don't need to reinvent the wheel. It looks clean, it looks polished, it feels very calming, actually. Similar to Lithuania in a way, where you've got these oranges and these purple hues. In Estonia, you've got blue, and nothing else in the semi-final is blue, really, in this kind of fashion. So it just feels very, very... there's a contrast there, is what I'm getting at. Really enjoy it. I think Alika's vocal is fantastic, one of the best of the semi-final. And just miles ahead of where it was at Estilal as well. I'm not really a massive fan of the piano still, the piano that plays itself, but the way she moves around the stage, it's much more dynamic than just a woman stands there in white and sings her guts out. She's crafted, she's honed her craft, shall we say. And I'm expecting good things from Estonia. I thought this was a non-qualifier at first, but I see it going through.
So I have to say I did not watch Estonia properly because I was just arrived on the arena, so I saw it just there on the screen. However,
fake fan.
Just landed. Like, I literally landed. I came here to talk to you guys. The thing is, for me, my biggest grower has to be one of the ones that came later on the show, and it's Australia. Yeah. The last one, actually. Australia, I think they have done very clever staging. The card at the beginning works so well. Mm-hmm. It's really intriguing in a way. Like, it makes it pop so much, and it takes it away from the regular rock performance, all in red and white, and and black that, for example, Germany has gone for. It really makes it stand out as a song, as a rock song. So I'm really, really happy to see Australia do so well, because I think this is going to do much better than many people think. Because actually, the performance just adds to it a lot. It's much better than the music video, and I think Australia is definitely making the final and probably getting like the left side of the scoreboard.
Absolutely. Australia were one of my biggest growers. I think they have potential to maybe even win the semi-final. Maybe, we'll see. And that was a big shock to me. Again, Estonia, her vocals were extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. But I'm not going to copy either of you two this time. My biggest grower, and I'm delighted to say, was Poland. Poland was my biggest grower. I did get caught up with all the Polish fanfare with the Anne not getting qualified. That's gone now. That's past. And Blanka has worked her arse off to give us that performance today, and what she'll be giving tomorrow as well. Blanka will perform in the final, in my eyes. She sang well. Her vocals are completely improved. The dance break, we saw a lot of dance breaks today, but the dance break today was clean, it was crisp, she hit everything perfectly. I was shocked. I was so wonderfully surprised. So Poland is my biggest grower of the day. Right, we've closed this video out now. Oliver, final thoughts?
Oh gosh, I guess in this lineup, I mean, yeah, shout out to Australia. I've loved them since the start. Massive shout out to Poland for taking what they had and improving it greatly. I think the dance break could do with a bit of work, personally. Can we just mention Armenia as well, throwing in a random dance break out of nowhere?
That was strange.
Right? I mean, of all of the things we've seen today, I think that was the most unpredictable. So in the bridge of Future Lover, Brunette comes in with this kind of hypnotic, psychedelic dance break that nobody was expecting.
Or wanting, or needing. I wasn't needed.
How do we feel about that? Like, do we think that that's going to help? I feel that's one where we see them dressing up a little bit too much.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
See, the thing is, I have seen it disconnected from the performance because I wasn't still here. I was arriving to the arena. The thing is, I saw it because it has been published online already. And I don't imagine where it is in the song, honestly. Like, I cannot put it anywhere in the performance. Like, for me, it's completely disjointed from what it's Future Lover. I'm sorry. Armenia.
Well, that's what we think. What do you think?
Diego,
please let us know. Diego is not happy with us. He's not happy.
Jumping.
I have to say because of course.
Get in.
No, I'm gonna say it's gonna be quick.
Defender.
Armenia is potentially my winner for this semi-final. It's amazing. It's incredible. I mean, the voice, and the dance break from nowhere. It's so beautiful. I'm in love with Armenia. I'm actually in love with Armenia.
I'm so sorry, but it doesn't make any sense.
It
with
does
the song.
make any sense. It's incredible. It is incredible. And Austria, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's my favorite, but it was.
You're allowed to have a
That's
different opinion. That's great.
Sad today.
Before we go into a domestic, that's what we think. What do you think? Please let us know who was your winner, who was your biggest grower, and who was your disappointment of the day.
And if you're in Liverpool, we are still at the Wiwibloggs Lush Lounge. This is the press centre. But please come along to Lush Liverpool because we have got some acts still coming up and we're keeping the party going throughout all of Eurovision week.
And if you're not in Liverpool, like I was until 2 hours ago, just follow us on every single social media there is on this world, even Pinterest, as you know, because we are everywhere.
Let's wrap it up.
We'll see you later.
Bye.